what does a global immersion looks like? I mean, how does a time of San Francisco or Singapore add value to online education or online modules?
Again, an important question. So immersion is an important piece of any DBA program, and it's part of our DBA program also that we have designed. The thing is, the human interaction that we are all talking about, worried about, is still very important. While I can improve efficiency, see, I did not have to travel to Noida and meet with you today, sit there and then record all of this. We can do this online. But there is still that human connect when we meet online, a lot more things can be done. Now, here, the two of us are talking. Now, in a cohort, if I have 40 or 50 senior leaders from 15 to 20 different countries, now, in an online setup, I can make them meet, they can talk something, but it's not as effective. What happens in the Singapore or Mumbai or San Francisco immersion is people come together. And I was in immersion in Singapore in January, and these 40 people who were there, of course, they will have fun. They will do the networking. That is an important part. The networking is a very important part. But also, when they said, this is the problem I want to solve in the next 2 years in my research, now, people from different backgrounds, different countries are sitting in that room and they are brainstorming. They are giving them ideas. They are talking about what needs to be done. And I saw at least 10 to 15 people, their whole idea about what kind of research they should be doing and how the problem should be evolved just became clear over that 5-day time period. And then they made a lot of good friendships. So, this interaction helps ideate better. The second part of it is the network. And I'll just give you an example of a powerful example that recently happened with some of our students. One of the people was the chief digital officer of a multi-billion-dollar company in US. And he went through this program, AI program, a DBA program that we were running. And during the program, of course, people made friends and they had similar interests. And he hired two of them in senior positions, one as a chief platform officer and the other as a chief data officer. And together, the three of them, the chief digital officer, the chief data officer, chief platform officer, they created a unified data platform for their organization and saw a lot of value. So these kinds of networks can help impact your career also in many nice ways that you probably could not do without that immersion. That connection is not so well established.